So I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to reviewing headphones and earphones alike, it gets a little bit harder every time because they're all like pretty much the same in so many different aspects. It just gets every bit more difficult. But with this one, I feel like it's more of like a jack of all trades, like a Swiss Army knife, if you want. And I don't know how I feel about that because it just makes things a little bit more complicated to understand for headphones. But the QCY Melobuds N70 are like my little MVP when it comes to comfort because of how comfortable they are, and that goes a long way. For every single headphone user, I'd say comfort is something you should be looking out for, because if they suck, that's one thing. If they suck because they're uncomfortable, that's another thing. If they don't suck but they're uncomfortable, that's a whole other thing. But once you have headphones that are like really comfortable to just put on, it keeps them that much more fresh for the long run, right? Like you're gonna be using them all the time, assuming you're gonna be using them all the time. They're just gonna keep staying on, and it's just gonna be that much more comfortable for you. Like in general, if headphones are comfortable, you're gonna use them because they're comfortable. If they weren't comfortable, it would just turn your whole world upside down. And for me, I feel like that's what would happen if I were to get a pair of headphones that are just like upside down in terms of comfort. Like, bro, I don't want to wear them, I don't want to use them. But these are like very, like, they're fantastically awesome when it comes to just putting them on. It's one of those headphones that you just put on and you don't want to take them off because of how comfortable they are. And it's not even like that's like a bad thing, because yeah, they can dominate in they can dominate in comfortability. But what other aspects does it do a good job in? So this is very, 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 very good. So it kind of takes me back, right? So it feels like a classic pair of headphones because, one, it has adaptive noise cancellation, and I haven't like reviewed a pair of headphones with adaptive noise cancellation for a while now, because adaptive noise cancellation, for anybody that doesn't know, it's basically when you put on earphones, instead of it just being set to a certain level of noise cancellation, it pretty much just like reads the whole room. Like, okay, this is noisy, this is not, this is, and then it kind of just chooses how much it has to like use the noise cancellation, which for me, like, that's automatic and that's like automated. It's awesome because it's you having to do less work in that aspect, right? You just having to sit there, be comfortable, and the earphones are like, okay, here's what's up. I'm gonna cancel this. I'm gonna cancel it. You know, it just takes that much more like it makes you more at ease. But for me, the downside to that is like, what if I want the noise cancellation regardless of how noisy it is, just at a certain level? So there's like pros and cons to that. And for me, like personally, I don't mind adaptive noise cancellation. In fact, I used to prefer it over just like normal noise cancellation, because it's like, why not, right? Like if you have adaptive noise cancellation, yeah, what if you're in a room that's not necessarily noisy and you don't want like everything blocked out? Or what if you're like outside and it's like, there's construction going on and you really, really, really want noise cancellation to be like at a full, like maximum, right? So give or take like a few things here and there, you might find yourself being nitpicky, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. At the same time, it's not the most ideal thing in the world. So this one, not only that, but the battery life is about honestly 50 hours. Yeah, it is 50 hours, and 35 hours with ANC off. So ANC on, excuse me. So it like with numbers like that. Listen, I always say this when it comes to like battery lives that are like, bro, you don't need that much like battery life. I'm not talking to the manufacturers. I'm talking to the people that you like buy headphones. Like, bro, if you're running through like 35 hours, like constantly, give your ears a rest. Like 35 hours, like that's enough to last even the whole week, if you really think about it. Like if you're using headphones, like okay, maybe you go out, you use them when you go out on a walk, or you use them when you go out to work out, who knows. But like if you're running through that much, like, bro, you give yourself a break. Like that's insane statistics. Okay, but besides that, I really like these headphones because they just feel so nostalgic to me. One, it's been a while since I reviewed like QCY headphones, and two, just bring back it just feels like so retro, right? Like adaptive noise cancellation. On top of that, they have like sensors in the earphones. So I used to have earphones like this like a lot, and I admired this feature. But it's like when you take the earphone off, like it pauses the sound automatically, which or even the, not just the song, but like the video, right? And it just feels that much better to like, yeah, man, like you come talk to me, I don't have to like whoop then pause, you know. I can just like take it off and pauses itself, and it's like the little things like that just make things more efficient for you, where it's like you don't have to like work that hard. And I like how I say work that hard. It's just headphones, but it's just the little things that just makes it more like ease, like easier to use, you know, just put you more at ease and comfortable when wearing these headphones. But bottom line for these headphones for me, it's like they're awesome, they're great. The sound quality it's really good too, right? So the funny thing is with QCY, they have the series, they name them Melobuds, and the audio quality does sound like mellowy. Like it's not gonna be like very bass heavy, right? Like the bass isn't gonna be like striking your eardrums and making you go all over the place because of how deep and, you know, like hardcore it goes. But it's gonna be enough where it's like I found myself not wanting to remove the earphones because of how good the sound quality was, right? So take that how you will. Like it's one of those where it's really comfortable, so you don't want to take them off because of that. And two, the sound quality is also really good where it's like, okay, I really don't want to take them off because like I'm enjoying this right now. So it's like you're gonna have a blast if you get them, and you're gonna have a really good time. Now for me personally, I really can't see what I didn't like, because you know, it's, I don't know, it's it's a good pair of headphones. What can I say? Like the only thing that I can say that's a downside is the fact that the bass isn't like crazy. Like I've had earphones with a better bass and higher pitches, and you just like, if you're going for overall loudness, then these aren't it. But if you're going for something that's like a jack of all trades, where it's like, okay, it sounds balanced, the pitches and the lows and everything just overall is really good, and it's a very comfortable pair of headphones, and it's not gonna be anything that's like gonna make you go broke or go home, you know. Besides that, for me personally, I would recommend these, just based off the comfort, the sound quality, and on top of that, it's just a really good pair of headphones. So if you wanted to give them a try, go ahead. And then if you like them, please let me know why. If you don't, then just, I'm here to receive all the rants and comments and whatever. But then again, that's just my opinion, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.